Welcome to Review Play. I wonder what we gon' view today. Everybody loves fun and play, and if you don't, you could go away. We treat you like a throwaway. Welcome to Review Play. I wonder what we gon' view today. Everybody loves fun and play, and if you don't, you could go away. We treat you like a throwaway. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Review Play Action Figures. It's your host with the most, D-Lo the Don. Today, we'll be doing a review on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Treasure Chest 3 Rupee Paperweights from Pyramid America. I ain't never heard of that company, but we're gonna see how they do with The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Treasure Chest merchandise. As you can see, I decorated the area with a few Ocarina of Time games and amiibos. Normally, I would be reviewing action figures and whatnot on this channel, but this is going to be one of those rare exceptions. Alright, with that being said, let's take a look at the decorations on the box. So, front and foremost, we got the cost. Also, it says right here, The Legend of Zelda Treasure Chest, including 3 Rupee Paperweights. Alright, so let's see the top of the box. On the top of the box, it just says The Legend of Zelda and has a nice image of Link right there. You know what I mean? Teenage Link, grown-up Link, whatever you want to call it. Right? Now, on this side of the box, it says The Rupees of Hyrule Kingdom. Here's the value too. 1, 5, and 20. Even has a value. Alright? And I guess that's how it will look when we open the box. Alright, that's a spoiler right there. And the other side is just you could say a window of the box itself on the inside. Alright, and for the bottom it says, well, you can see that it's a licensed Nintendo product because there's a Nintendo stamp of approval, and it's made by Pyramid America. Right, I'll bring that a little closer for y'all to see. Y'all see the license of approval right there. Y'all see the barcode. Y'all, even if you look close, y'all can see some Hyrule symbols. See some Z's. You know what I mean? Looks really cool. Put a lot of detail in this and artwork in this box here. This treasure chest box. Alright. Okay, alright, so without further ado, we're going to open this up. Alright, let's open up this bad boy. So, let's go from, let's see how we're going to do this right here. Okay, got lucky. Slide them out. Slide them out nicely. Alright, put that box one side. Let's check out the chest itself. Okay. Now with this out the box, I could say this is pretty heavy. Like this has some weight on it. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, we're going to weigh this thing before we open it. How about that? Give me one quick second. Before you open up the Ocarina of Time treasure chest, let's get the shelf spacing out the way. For y'all that be watching my channel, that's the size, length, and weight of the figure or whatever it is you're going to be displaying on your shelf. Alright? Let's do that right now. And for y'all who's wondering, yes, that's a fake keyhole. Alright, let's get to the shelf spacing. So we're going to start off with the weight. So this whole treasure chest as a whole weighs 2,149 grams. I'm going to bring the camera up close so y'all can see that real quick. That's 2,149 grams. Feel me? Alright. With that being said, we're gonna focus on the length, height, and width. So the length is 10 inches. 10 inches long. Let's see the width. That's 6 inches. 6 inches wide, and the height, that's, what's that? Hold on 1 second. 6 3/4 inches high. Almost 7 inches high. Alright. So we all got that, right? That's 10 inches of the length, 6 inches wide, and 6.5 inches of height of shelf spacing. Alright, we're moving on to the actual opening of this treasure chest. Okay y'all, right now we're in the future of the video that I brought back to the past. I know that don't make no sense, but you're about to find out right now. So basically, you're about to see the opening of this treasure chest twice. Alright, so let's take a look at the box. Alright. Taking a good look at this. Good look. The back of the box. See all the detail. See the side. Looking good. I believe I think this is all stickers, man. Because it's all like one solid color and all that, but it looks good regardless. Till the day it starts peeling off. Lord knows how long that's gonna take. But yeah, it's nice. So now the reason why I say y'all gonna see this twice, because look, upon further inspection of this box, after I done did what I did, I see at the bottom there's some batteries that's supposed to be in this. So I'm gonna put the battery in this, and we're gonna open them up the right way and get that true feeling of what it is to open up an Ocarina of Time treasure chest for the first, well, for the second. Okay, here's the real moment of truth. But I must say, it was pretty difficult to put back the battery cover back on the bottom of this treasure chest. It was really difficult, so you guys be careful. I don't know if yours may vary. I'm not brand new to putting on battery covers. It's a little screw you take off, but putting that back on, damn, it was crazy. But anyways, here you guys go. Here's a real moment of truth of opening up the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time treasure chest. Alright, here we go. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh man, I'm gonna do that again. That was nice. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? Alright, back to the video. I mean, like, the original video, part of the video. Okay y'all, here's the moment of truth. The opening of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time treasure chest. Let's do it. Now look at that. Comes with some protection right here. Let's take this off real quick. So first thing I notice, there's a nice Hyrule emblem, Tri-Star emblem right here at the top of the treasure chest. Alright, I'm gonna take the camera, I'm gonna bring it up for y'all so y'all can see how that looks inside there. You got the green, the blue, and the red rupee from Zelda Ocarina of Time, or all the Zelda games because they all got rupees. If y'all know a Zelda game that don't got no rupees, type it in the comment below. That would surprise me, but I'll give you guys a closer look at that. It's looking nice. We're gonna take them out just now. It's a closer look at the Hyrule Tri-Star emblem that they got. Now this is not like, this is a sticker, you know what I mean? But it's nice though, although it's a sticker at the side and over here, this is all a sticker, but it looks nice for a sticker. You know, it goes with what it is, you know what I mean? It's back down here for y'all. Alright, let's take them out the treasure chest, shall we? Just make some space real quick. Okay. You take out the green one. Actually, let me see if I can close it. Okay, you could take this out right there. Alright, that's nice. I'm gonna bring you guys up close real quick. How that looks with the protection out of the chest. Alright. That looks real nice. Alright, now I'm about to take them out. Alright, let's see what they look like. Starting off with the green rupee. Ooh, this feels nice. Heavy. See, it's translucent. It's looking good. It has a good weight to it. Like, this is for sure paperweight. If you put this on a stack of paper, that ain't going nowhere. But out here, I'll give you guys an up close look. Hold on real quick. Let me just wipe that off real quick. I should be really wearing like white gloves or something with this, you know what I mean? It's all good. I'll fingerprint it up. So here we go. Let's take a look at this rupee, the green rupee, the one that's value 1 rupee. Nice. See that right there? It's looking real good. Alright, I'll put that back in the box. Well, actually, yeah, I'll put it back in the box. There's the blue one. I believe this is worth 5 rupees. Alright. That's how that looks. Real nice. The end points right here, it's not as sharp as it looks. It's pretty rounded, but it's feels pretty hard, but it's not gonna like cut you or nothing like that. They did a good job on the edges, you know, just in case somebody buys this for, like, you know, like a young teenager, 10, 11, 12 years old, 8. Alright, let's take a look at the red one. So this is the one that's valued 20 rupees. Red one, nice. I wonder if they all weigh the same weight. I'm about to weigh them after we see this, see the details and all that, but take a look right there. Red Zelda rupees. It's nice. Alright, with that being said, I'm kind of curious to check out the weight. I wonder if they all weigh the same. And let's see the length and the width of them. Also, I just noticed in the box, I didn't mention earlier, it has 3 little symbols down there, I believe, from the game. Right? If y'all know what those symbols mean, type it in the comments below. Alright. Before we move on, I gave the rupees a quick polish. So I'm gonna give y'all some different camera angles real quick, just so y'all could see how nice they really look. Like I said before, they are heavy. They do have some weight to them. But we're gonna find out just how heavy each individual rupee is in a moment. Alright, you guys? Alright, we're gonna do that right about now. Alright, y'all. Now we're gonna do the measurements of one individual rupee, because I believe they all have the same measurements. But do they all have the same weight? That's what I want to find out. That's what we're going to find out together. Okay? So I got the measuring tape right here. What color rupee should we start off with? I'm gonna do the blue. Alright. So we got the blue rupee. We're gonna measure it real quick because they're all gonna be the same. So the blue rupee, or all the rupees in general, they measure 5 inches. That's 5 inches in length and 2.5 inches in the width. I know y'all can't see that too tough, but it is 5 inches in length and 2.5 inches in the width. Now let's see the height. That's 1.5 inches. So you got 5 inches long, 2.5 inches wide, and 1.5 inches high. Alright? Let's clean them off real quick. Okay. Now let's check out the weight. So the blue rupee weighs 898 grams. 898 grams. Okay? I'm gonna do the green one next. Let's see if the green one has the exact same weight, or more, or less than 898 grams. The green rupee, okay, you see, I knew it. I knew they weren't going to be the same. The green rupee says 858 grams, and that's 898. You know what I mean? A whole 40 more grams more than the green rupee. That's the blue rupee. 40 more grams more than the green rupee. That's crazy. But, you know, it is what it is. I didn't know it was going to be off by that much. You know what I mean? Alright. Alright, now we're on the final rupee. The red rupee. The one valued 20 rupees in the game. Right? So, you guys tell me what y'all think. If the red rupee is going to be more than 898 grams, less than 858 grams, or in between both. You know what I mean? So I'll give y'all a little bit of time to figure that out. Put it in the comments below. I want to know. I'm gonna guess. I don't know, man. I'm probably guessing in the middle, but I want to know what y'all thoughts is. All right, so let's check it out right now. So the red rupee weighs 890 grams. You see, it's not in the middle, not above, almost as much as 898, 8 grams below the maximum of the blue one. So it is gonna be in the middle, but not exactly in the middle of both weights, if you know what I mean. But yes, as you guys can see, none of them weigh the same. They all look the same. They look like they all weigh the same, but none of them weigh the same. Alright, we got the blue one at maximum 898. We got the red one at 890 grams, and we got the green one at 858 grams. Alright, I just wanted to find that out real quick, you know. I was just kind of curious. I don't know about y'all, but I was kind of curious. Okay, we're moving on. I bought this Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time treasure chest at EB Games. Well, at the time it was called EB Games. Now it's called GameStop. GameStop was always the parent company for EB Games in Canada, but for some reason they just decided to call everything GameStop, which I don't blame them. I would have done the same. So with that being said, For availability, you could probably find this at GameStop if you're lucky, or maybe your local hobby shop if you're lucky. You could probably find it on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, maybe Amazon. You know what I mean? So just try your luck. You never know. But to me, is it worth the money that I spent for it? I'm happy with what I got. You know what I mean? I know they ain't no action figures. I know you can't pose them and stuff like that, but I'm just happy with what it is as a whole. I feel like I got something straight out of the Nintendo 64 Ocarina of Time Zelda game, and yeah, that's that. If you're enjoying this video on YouTube, hit the like button. If what you're seeing is your type of thing, go ahead and subscribe. If you're watching this video on Rumble, give us a follow. You can also follow Review Play Action Figures on Instagram. We'll be coming soon to Facebook, X, and TikTok. Everyone have a nice day, keep collecting, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.